Hi friends, it's Velvet. I have a little project to do today, and I saw this on Natasia from Treasure Books page, and so I thought I'd give it a shot. So what she was doing was making her own washi with stamps and masking tape, and then she was wrapping it around a toilet paper roll that's covered in like a baking paper. So I've done that already. I've wrapped that around, and I just glued it on with a little bit of art glitter glue. So I've got a bunch of stamps here that I thought I'd give it a shot, and this will be the first row. I've got one of my homemade stamps. I did that over the weekend when I was crafting with a friend of mine. So I thought I would start with black, but I'm thinking now I should do permanent ink, because what if once I wrap that around, it ends up pulling off the ink. That's my worry. So I'll try this one. I'll try this. It's going to take a little while to dry, but once it does, it should be okay. So hopefully you can see that okay. And the nice thing about this is that you can stamp off, because I've got it on one of the, do you know what I'm trying to say? These craft mats. So, yeah. A little uneven, but that's okay. Let's try this. I love crafting these, or carving these little erasers. It's fun. You get something very different. And I just like it. So I'm just going to kind of fill all this up. With stuff. Got a little key here that I've never used. I still have it unpacked from my weekend crafting away from the house. Whoops, this should work. So I just grabbed these stamps and the ink from my bag. I have to really take care of things. Oh dear. It's a little slippery, that one. Alright, so I'm going to call this one done. Let's move that aside and get some more tape. Oh, you know what she did? She did like 3 in a row so that the overspill would go onto the one that's above or below. So let's try that, see how it goes. I hope you can see everything. Yeah, it looks like I'm in this, so that's good. You don't want this to overlap. Just kind of touch. I hope my head wasn't just in the frame. I mean, I suppose it could overlap. It is masking tape. It'll come undone. It's just, whatever. Now this is the one that was acting. You know what? Why not? Just for the heck of it, let's just give this a shot. Let's see what happens when we do this. All right, now let's go. I've got a million stamps I could be using here. Guess we still have some on it. Yep. Okay. Oh, look at that, I smeared it. Didn't even realize I'd done that. Oh well, I guess it was with this finger. Alright, what else we have? This might already have some stuff on it. What else do we have? Oh, let's use one of these. Whoops. That's all right though. I'm guessing that's upside down, but I don't know. It's kind of cool looking, so one of these. I love the Yosemite writing. Is that how you pronounce it? All right, well that one's pretty full. So now we've got 3. Let's do another one. I'm going to separate this because I think those 2 rows are pretty full. Let's try. What do we got? Oh, this is fun stuff. Oh, cool, cool. Fun stuff. I'm going to do this one like this. I want this to go in the middle, but now I'll bet you anything it's going to go over onto the other one. Not bad. Let's do... Well, that's kind of cool. I'm not displeased, even though it did go kind of over each other. It's different. Oh. Let's see if we're dry here yet. I kind of don't think we are. No, that's smearing all over the place, isn't it? Now that seems to be dry. Oh, maybe I'm just smearing because I've got ink on my fingers. I'm just gonna wipe off with a baby wipe and see what happens here. And then we'll try the rolling thing. Of course, everything Natasia does is just so perfect and lovely. So to try and copy her likely won't work. But that's okay. Just gonna see if I can get a little bit of that off there. Since the baby wipe is still wet. So I hope everybody's having a good day. let's see, coming to you on a Tuesday. I have officially been off 2 weeks now from getting laid off. And my yard work is all done. Now it's just maintenance. So I'm very pleased that I've been able to do that, because, you know, you get home from work and you're just like, oh, I don't want to go out and mulch. I don't want to go out and pull weeds, you know. But the fact that I'm laid off and I have the whole day means that I can go out there in the morning and do my weed eating and get my mulching done, get up our decorations out of the shed and get them up in the yard. So, all right. Yeah, so I'm kind of enjoying that. I am eager to get back to work and back to a paycheck. Okay, see, that's still, I can't tell. I just feel like this is all still wet. So while this is drying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it aside. And I'm going to show you what I did this weekend while I was at a makerspace with a friend of mine. She was putting together a book. She does like art. She puts together art journals, and I haven't done an art journal in a long time, but you know, I mostly work with junk journal stuff. So I was just doing some ephemera for the junk journals. So here's what I have. I will actually hold it a little closer so you can see what I've done. I worked with a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff and some other stuff. I pulled some stuff out of my drawers and cupboards, stuff that I haven't used in forever. This I did not make. It was gifted to me by, I want to say Julianne, one of my friends, but it could be Leah. It's got a little hang thing, so I thought it could be cute in a journal. What I could do is I could paper clip this in, and then if the individual wants to put it elsewhere, they can. But it's got a nice writing surface on the back. Just some clusters. And then I splattered some gold and some white watercolor paint on them. This makerspace had some paint. I didn't bring any paint with me, so I just mixed up a couple colors and painted on the back, or on the front of this coffee dyed paper that I brought. And then this is one of those Edith Holden pages, but since it doesn't have any picture, I thought I would just go like that. So that is what I made this weekend. That, and I did that at the last minute before I ran out the door. I had to get home and get some yard work done. So these will be put into the junk journal that I'm working on right now. I've pulled a bunch of stuff out to decorate the other two signatures with, and then once that's done, I will do a video on sewing the signatures into the book. So, all right, now I don't know how long I just wonder if I should spray this with just some sort of sealant. I've got some here. I'm just not sure. Excuse my reach. Here's an acrylic sealer that's a matte finish. I mean, why not? You know, it's just masking tape. Who cares if it gets ruined? I'm just gonna see. Oh, that's a good smell. It smells like an old-fashioned marker. Okay. I think I covered everything. So now I think I probably got to let this dry. Oh gosh, I love that smell. I'm glad I've got the door open though. All right, so you can see that it's still wet. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the actual mat. Let's just go like this. All right, now, how long does it take that stuff to dry? Because it still looks wet to me. So I might pause the video and come back when it appears to be dry. Oh, that one. Yeah, I'm going to pause and I'll be back. I am back. I have wrapped one piece around, but what I'm actually doing is I'm wrecking it. I have wrapped it, but I'm also peeling it back because I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to peel off the ink, and it looks like that worked. So I think that's what I would do if I continue to make these, and I put it on here very lightly too. So now that was the top row where I used the permanent ink. But it shouldn't make a difference if this acrylic sealer worked. So let's see. I'll do another row. Again, very lightly. I'm not pushing down hard at all. I am the world's klutziest crafter, I have to admit. All right, so that went on nice. And it looks like it's okay. So, cool, cool. Let's see if we can't get these other two on here. So you know I'm going to be saving my toilet paper rolls now, right? I usually recycle them, but, well, I always recycle them. And I have in the past used them to hold wrapping paper rolls. So if you don't do this and you're looking for an easy way, oh God, look at me. And you're looking for an easy way to hold your Christmas or birthday wrapping paper. Oh my gosh, look at what I've done here. I am ridiculous. If you're looking to hold your wrapping paper together, okay, I'm cutting this. What you do is you take your toilet paper roll and then you make a slit, and then you just wrap this around where the wrapping paper has ended so that the wrapping paper end is like right here. So it'll just keep it together for you. You can use one or two, whatever. I think I'm going to try and get this last one on here. I love that it picked up some of the gold that was stuck on this paper or this mat. It's just funny to me. I mean, yay. All right, so now I've got a little, oh my God, don't tell me I did it again. All right, there we go. So now we've got, you know, a few feet of some homemade washi. I, of course, am a dirty disaster, but it's kind of fun. I think that acrylic spray really did help. Had I not already smeared it all, I think it would have been good. And I think I would stick with the VersaFine Clear and the black, just because I just feel like it gave me a better impression. than the distressing did. But, you know, it's all up to you. And it does look like it's going to come off easily enough. So, yay. All right. So there's your little trick of the day, I guess, if you hadn't already watched Natasia's video. So thank you so much for coming, for hitting the like button and subscribing. I appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.